Hi guys, now I'll be showing the second tutorial, which is creating a poster with double exposure effect. So what we needed is an image of a portrait and an image of a cityscape. Let's start. Open a new file for it in Photoshop, and I will be using A3 size for this tutorial. And also I will set the resolution to 300. First of all, drag in the portrait image, adjust the size, always remember to create a duplicate layer for it. The first step that we're going to do is to remove the background by using the quick selection tool and the layer mask. Select and mask. So make sure that you're selecting new layer with layer mask. And now we can make use of the layer mask layer to refine it. So you can also make use of the brush tool. Okay, now as we do not want the edge of the image to be so straight and square, we can actually apply a watercolor brush to erase it. The watercolor brush, you can actually download it from brusheasy.com. Now you can always adjust and rotate the angle of it, the size of it, for a better result. So after we are done with the selection, the next step is to add the cityscape layer on top of it. So just drag in, move it, adjust the size of it. So you can actually lower down the opacity first so that you can see the position, and move it until where you wanted it to be. And now we create clipping mask. And how do we double exposure it is we add a layer mask for the cityscape layer. And now we wanted to remove some part of it so that it will show the face of the portrait. So use the brush tool. Okay, lower down the opacity first and remove it. Yeah, so you can see that the double exposure effect is there already. So you can also adjust the size and opacity for it, so for better result. Okay. So now this is the double exposure effect. So now what we have to do is just further enhance it. So we adjust the brightness for it. By clicking this is actually creating a layer mask also. So by enable this, then it will allow the adjustment layer effect to affect only the layer that you click to. So brightness, and make it more contrasting, and we can also add in a gradient color for the image. So you can actually download this gradient preset from brushac.com also, and you can also create your own gradient color. So I will create a yellowish brown gradient color. Increase the opacity to 100. Okay, and we reverse it. Like what I said just now, you create a clipping mask, so it only apply the changes to the selection. Change the blend mode to overlay and adjust the opacity of it, so that you can see that it provides a yellowish brown gradient color to the double exposure effect now. And we can also change the background color by using a solid color. So I will just be using white color, but I will add a vignette layer for it. So how do we create a vignette for it? So we use the gradient color and we select this black to white. So make it to radial and reverse it, and we adjust the scale for it. So you can see it provides a sense of vignette now. Move the vignette layer to the top. And now what we can do is add the information of the poster by using the text tool. Okay, you can make it larger, and you can highlight certain part of it and adjust the font for it. So like I want to make it more bolder. So we can also do advanced adjustment for this text layer. So we can increase the spaces between the characters. You can add in the text layer for it. So to save our tutorial time, I will just copy the text layer and align it to the center. So now we are done with this double exposure poster, and that's all for it. Thank you.